One two one two. Can you guys hear me? 1212. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comment section. Very loud and clear. Great. Alright, so we are going to start in 5 minutes. We're going to start in 5 minutes. One, two. One, two. Loud and clear. Chef Bernard, how are you? All right, so welcome. let's start quickly so we can finish early. Today we are going to be trading live streams, NFP. Alright, so if you don't know NFP, I'm going to explain what NFP is and how you can trade it. We are going to trade fake signals and do everything live. Right, so if you have any questions, as usual, you know what to do. Alright, so before we do even start anything, as usual, you guys know, whenever we come on live, it's been a while I did live streams. It's been a whole while. So whenever you do live streams, we look at the number. We are currently, I think, 130 viewers currently, which I know some will definitely join, but we have 34 likes. Let's try to boost the likes up. So when we get 120 likes, we would start. Right, so if you just join, do like. If you just join, do like. And let me also know where you are coming from. All right, let me also know where you are coming from. All right, so live NFP FOREX, you're going to do FOREX stock synthetics trading plus educational streams. Today is 1st April 2022. So what's up, guys? Yes, I don't need to say this again. We do trade every day, Mondays to Fridays. I've been off lately, very busy lately. That is why I haven't, been doing streams of late. Okay, alright, so this session is going to be an educational, technical, and fundamental analysis, plus signals will be shared here. I do trade every New York session, as you guys know, most of you know. Like, comment, share link to people. If you want to ask questions, share ideas or suggestions on the comment section if you have any. And maybe I may do a setup and you think we wouldn't go. If let's say I'm taking a buy and you think it's going to sell, you should let us know, because we are doing this together. Have fun as you learn and earn. Follow me on all my socials. On Instagram, I'm Elvis Justice Official _. On Twitter, Man of Serendipity. My recommended broker, I don't force anyone to use my recommended broker. My recommended broker is Eagle FS. You can link in bio, register with the link. The only link to trade synthetics is this derive, right? So if you've been seeing me trading step index, synthetics, boom and crash, volatilities, and all those things, there's a link to register for that broker, right? So join my free Telegram community if you want to. There's a link in bio. You're going to access all those things. If you want to pay for my course, there's a link to also pay for it. Now, there's the most important part of the whole live streams. I'm not a financial advisor. I repeat this again, I'm not a financial advisor. All content I provide here is strictly for educational purposes, and I'm not promising anyone guaranteed money. Trade at your own risk. Apply proper risk management always. Apply proper risk management also. So let me know where you guys are coming from and we would start. We are currently 160. We need 150 likes, then we start. So after 150 likes, we will start something up ASAP. So let me know where you are coming from. There's a new month. Yes, there's a new month. So let me know where you guys are coming from. And let's boost this likes up to 150. Nigeria, hello, I'm from Uganda. I'm from America. Great. I'm from Ghana. I'm from Congo. Okay, nice. I'm from Birmingham. That's UK. Nice. I'm not feeling a bit fine, so forgive me if I'm coughing and stuff. I'm from Moscow City, okay, Russia, UAE, Dubai, Boston, okay, America. So let me know where you guys are coming from. Let's turn this likes to 150. Then we do start ASAP. I'm from Bogota, Colombia. Nice. I'm from Jamaica. EJ Tech Solution. Nice to meet you. Vincent from Nigeria. A happy new month to you, man of Serenity. I appreciate, bro. Alright, so 30 more likes, then we do start. We have a lot to do. The news is going to come in 40 minutes, but we need to make analysis or, go into the chat before we look for, something to trade. I'm from Togo. I'm from South Africa, Belarus. Alright. Kenya, Angola. I'm from Nigeria. Great. Happy April to you all. I think April Fool. When we hit stop loss today, I'll just say it's April Fool. I learned that you are the best, also number one in Russia. That's not true. I know, Kevin, you're the one typing that. Alright, Ghana. Oh, nice. Ghana in the building. Alright. I'm from Warri, Nigeria. Okay. If you're having glitches on the YouTube streams, do let me know too. Okay, I think we are having a slight problem with internet connection here. I'm not at home, I'm trading from the floor, so Ghana ni Mate. Hi, Brown from the USA. All right, so 20 likes, guys. Let's quickly do this. If you just join, quickly like. Let's start quickly. Like. There's a lot to discuss. There's a lot of fundamentals to look at. There's a lot of chat work. I didn't do any chat work. So today's NFP is basically you telling me what you want us to trade. Yesterday I didn't even have time for myself. Let's talk about making setups. So we are going to make setups together, right, from scratch. So I think this will help a lot of people to know how to trade NFPs, to trade news, especially fundamentals. Alright, so 4 likes more than we start. I'm from Zambia. Speedy recovery, bro. I appreciate. I'm from heaven. Which heaven? Breaks up. Okay. The voice breaks up. I'm so sorry. I think it's fixed now. Yes, it's fixed now. Stream is back. No doubt that Mr. Serendipity, you are the best. I appreciate. I saw your prediction of Ghana versus Nigeria and it came true. What do you say about Ghana in the World Cup? Ghana can make it through. I think we'll get to round of 16. But I don't know for quarterfinals and those things. I don't know. Speedy recovery, I appreciate. Alright, so let's trade US30 gold, Euro US. Alright, so we have 150 likes. I appreciate you guys. I think it's just if you're having a glitch in your system, I think it's from my Wi-Fi, right? Like I said, I'm not home. I'm not home now, so it's very difficult. How many people do we have on the live stream? Do you guys hear him? Chef Bernard, how are you? Mohammed Musa, Wendy, how are you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
All right.
I'm good, Charlie.
Ben, why didn't you come to the trading floor today?
Oh, Baby, my mommy.
I don't know anything.
I beg my boss go work, and so he left me alone for house.
Okay. All right. So today is Friday, April 1st. Right. Today is Friday, April 1st. We are going to trade a lot of pairs. We are going to take just 2 or 3 trades today. If you don't know, you know now, right? When I come to Forex Factory, I always say Forex Factory is the standard, website to check fundamentals or to check news, right? So I always use the red folder and the ash folder. The red folder stands for 100% news check. When we want to see 100%, volatility in the news, we use the red folder. When we want to see 0% volatility in the news, we use the ash folder. We do understand that we use the orange and the yellow folder for basically 50-50. I don't do with 50-50s, right? We want to be very sure. That is why I always want to use the red folder and the ash folder. You apply filter, and this is the news that you see. So today we're having news on our currency, on currency pair USD impact world red folders. Today's NFP. What is NFP? We've been trading NFPs for the past 4 months. So today I'm not going to explain it. I would want someone right on the Zoom session to explain to us what NFP is. Can anyone on the Zoom chat do that for us?
Non-farm payroll.
All right. So what's non-farm payroll? I want to see your comments soon. You came early. Yes, I came early because I haven't made any setups. I'm here, so we all make setups. We take a trade together. Do you get it? All right. So let's hear you guys. What's non-farm payroll? NFP. What is NFP? Question is not clear. What is NFP? NFP. What is NFP? What is NFP about? That's what I mean. Okay, someone says non-farm payroll employment is compiled name of goods, construction and manufacturing companies in the US. I think these guys are googling. We are going to trade NFP, but we need to understand what NFP is. Am I making sense? All right, Calvin Ampedu says so NFP is basically the unemployment rate or the employment rate check in USA. So it's let me just break this down. When we say NFP, first of all, it's traded every first Friday of every month. So every first Friday of every month we do trade the NFP, and NFP is going to have there's going to be a huge volatility in the market. Now NFP consists of employment and non-employment rates. So if US did 100k jobs against, let's say, 99k jobs the last month, that means it's positive, and we are going to be looking for buying opportunities in USD pairs. We are focusing on USD pairs. That means we are focusing on pairs with USD in them. It could be USD XXX, it could be XXX USD, any pair with USD. And in stocks too, we have pairs that comprise of USD, especially the USD companies like the Teslas, the Microsoft, the Nvidias, the US 30s, the indexes, Nasdaq and all those things, right? So we are going to focus only on USD. That's why you see currencies here, USD. So 3:30 p.m. I think 3:30 p.m. My time is currently 2:51. There's going to be the news that's going to be released in 39 minutes, and you are going to see erratic movement in the market. Do you guys get it? So it's just basically employment stats, like employment numbers. How many jobs did the US did in the past month? So if they did lots of numbers than the previous month, it's positive. If they did less numbers than the previous month, it's negative. So for example, if let's say this month or last month they did 99k in, let's say, March, and in February they did 150k, you are looking for selling opportunities in the market. That is how to trade the news. Very, 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 very simple. I hope you guys do get it, or should I explain myself again?
So Elvis, please, is it the one about the forecast and the previous?
The forecast and the previous, comprises of it's just like previous would stand for, let's say, February. We are currently in March, right? So forecast is what Forex Factory are predicting. Whatever you see is what they are predicting. They predict that, okay, we're going to see, let's say, about 492k jobs here. Do you get it? And previously This is the actual stats. So previously there was 678,000 jobs that was done in the USA in a month.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Great. So this is just a forecast. When you say a forecast, they are just predicting what they think would happen to the market.
Okay.
I hope it makes sense. Right. So now let's go to the chart. So today, D30, there's going to be news that's going to be released, actual greater than. Okay, there's one here. There's another actual greater than. That means the news is not what? It's not a clear or a sure news. So let's go to the chart. What pairs do you guys want us to trade? Like I said, I didn't make any setups. I'm so sorry. I didn't make any setups. So let's start.
Euro USD.
All right. So I did send a signal on Euro USD. What do you guys think about that? Euro USD I think it's still going good, right? It's still going. I'm still holding it. Move your stop loss to entry. Yeah, good. I'm still holding it. Move your stop loss to entry. Move your stop loss to your entry. What other pair do you guys want us to trade? Okay, let's talk about gold. Let's talk about gold. A lot of people want us to talk about gold, so let's talk about gold. Alright, so gold, I'll be looking for selling opportunities on gold today. I'll be looking for selling opportunities on gold today. But then look at this whole market structure. Let me try remove the zones, because the zones would confuse you guys. You guys wouldn't really understand anything. Let me just delete everything. Let me delete everything and let's remake another analysis on gold now. All right, now let's talk about gold. Now, what is happening on the 1D time frame? Anyone? What's happening on the 1D time frame? What do you see?
Uptrend, sir.
Is this an uptrend?
Yes, sir.
Uptrend. Okay, where is the higher lows? Where is the higher highs? Higher low, HH, higher low. So you are thinking this is going to happen? Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Let's see. So what trend is this? Anyone? Those on the live streams, those on YouTube. Quickly. We have just 35 minutes. Quickly. Someone is saying uptrend because he sees this, he saw this, an exhaustion, so he's thinking price is going to have another uptrend. Let's see. Uptrend, consolidation, sideways. All right, so let's come to the 4-hour time frame. What do we now see on the 4-hour time frame? I think it will make sense on the 4-hour time frame. What do you now see on the 4-hour time frame? Is this an uptrend, or guys, forget about the other pairs you guys want us to talk about? Let's focus on one pair. If you can focus on one pair, we'll talk about another pair.
Oh, time frame is ranging.
It's ranging, so that means the whole gold is ranging. So let's put something like a box here on gold. Yeah, all right, now let's come to the 1-hour time frame. Let's see whether we can see a setup on gold. From this whole side, price is ranging on a normal basis. On a normal basis, on a normal day, we would leave this chart, right? We will not even trade on a consolidation market. But today's NFP, let's say we want to trade gold. What do you guys think we should do here on a consolidation market? Should we leave it, or we should? What opportunities are we even looking out for here? Understand what the market is communicating to you. What is the market telling you? Price is failing to break above this. Price is failing to break to the next, resistance. Look at what the market is, trying to tell you. There's a support here on this side too. What would be the best thing to do here on a 1 hour time frame on gold?
Yeah, I think we can leave it for now.
You think we can leave it for now? Okay, next person.
I think gold is finding support at the current price.
Okay, next person. You think gold is going to find a support? Okay, nice. Next person. Just on the live streams. Look for a sell to the downside. We would allow it to settle. We need to leave it now. Sell good. This is very clear. Look, I taught my mentee something, and I'm going to teach you guys for free. Whenever you are trading in a consolidation, right, when market is ranging, there's nothing to do, look for the major resistance, look for the supports. Do you hear me? Now let's look at this. Price is ranging. Okay, price got to a resistance here, came down to form a support here. Price came here, now refused to break or refused to get to this whole level because there was a resistance here. You can see there's a consistent resistance that's playing around here. I always say this is not about a strategy. This is about trying to understand what the market is giving you. So you can see that there is a resistance playing around that side, and when price got there, price is coming to retest back to the immediate support that the price was before. I hope you guys are trying to understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So what is gold going to do during NFP? Gold is going to give. That's what I think, right? I think we are bullish on gold. Yes, we are bullish on gold, but then NFP is going to fake a lot of people, come to this downside, have a spring somewhere here, and we'll plummet up again. If you follow the whole trend of ranging market, you know that ranging market price goes up, comes down again, has a swing up to the downside again, and it's plays around till we see a breakout to confirm that price is now going to be a trending market. I'm really clear on this.
So yeah.
So what we are going to do on NFP is we are not going to take the sell. We are not going to take the sell. Why are we not going to take the sell? Because there's no news supporting us taking a sell. Everything is like greater than. The forecast is also not clear. So you don't want to really risk. You want to be using a buy limit somewhere here at the support, and your stop loss will be somewhere here. So this is going to be our entry. Our TP is going to be here, and our stop loss is going to be below this. Buy limit here, your TP there, your stop loss here. Because in case what if we sell, right, and price, institutional trading, and price comes here, it's NFP, news can go up, take us out before going to our down direction. What about that? Have you thought about that? So we want to be very, very sure. We want to be very sure. Yes, we know that price is going to come down a bit, but we want to be very sure that price is going to come down, because if you're going to understand this whole zone, that price has already had a swing up and is going to have a swing down. So scalpers can scalp this price. If you're a scalper, fine, you can scalp this to let's say 1920 or let's say 1915 or let's say 1910. This could be your TP1, your TP2, your TP3. But because it's NFP, we don't want to be scalpers today. We just want to put a buy limit somewhere here. When price gets here, price will retest up. I don't know if anyone has any other suggestions. I don't know if anyone has any other suggestions. What do you guys think? Those on the live stream, I love to hear people's suggestions. So scalpers can scalp, yes. Pardon?
It makes perfect sense, but the analysis we just did.
Great. So scalpers can what? Just scalp. I don't know if we should take a scalp signal. If you guys want, we can. Why not? But because it's NFP, we don't want to risk. You just have to be very sure with what you're doing. The analysis that you're doing. That's what the price is giving you. If you're going to scalp this, your stop loss would be somewhere here. 35 entry, your TP somewhere here. But I'll be looking for buying opportunities somewhere here instead. I'll be looking for buying opportunities somewhere there instead. I hope I'm clear, or it still doesn't make sense.
It makes sense.
All right, so we can. What do you guys think? Should we take a scalp sell signal to this side, or should we take a buy limit to this side? Because this is what I see on gold. Price is going to have a calm down, then we would see price moving up. That's what I'm seeing on gold. So those on the live streams, let's do this together. This is a 1 hour time frame. All right, so let's set buy limits. A lot of people are going for buy limits, so let's set buy limits. So our first trade today on NFP live streams, we are going to take buy limits on gold. We can't take two signals in a day on one trade. We have to either you are selling or either you are buying. So I'm going to take a buy limit to this side. This was where the support was formed. There's a support here. So we're going to take let's draw our zone there. I always tell people that trade what you see. Try to have a communication with the market. All right.
Yes, sir.
And our TP is going to be back here, to the next resistance somewhere here. And our stop loss definitely below this whole zone, right? Our stop loss definitely below this whole zone. So we're going to use buy limits. That's what we agreed on. So buy limits, stop loss, entry, our TP. I'm going to put the TPs out and everything. So I'm seeing just a kind of something like this. We have this, then we go up again. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing on gold today. Someone will ask, Elvis, if you are seeing this on gold, why don't you sell this? I'm not selling because anything can happen. It's NFP. Price could also maintain this structure, this whole structure. Price can maintain this whole structure and bullish up. Who knows? So we just want to be sure. All right, so let's wait on gold. So gold, our first this going to be gold. So put buy limit on gold. Our first signal puts buy limit on gold. $19.09. Stop loss stop loss 1903, because that's where we see the support. And our TP, I always say this, that when market gives you how many 300 pips opportunity. What do? We divide it by what?
Into 2.
We divide it by 2. So 2, we are targeting 150 points, right?
Yes.
So yes, we are targeting this. So that means our full TP would be somewhere here. That's 1925, right? So our TP would be 1925. If you don't understand anything, you can let me know. I would explain why I took this, trade. So first trade, buy limit on gold. I don't have the best of setups, but I only care about making money, and it has to end there. Just make your money and leave the charts. So first trade on gold. Yes, we can take the scalp, but it's very risky, guys. Very, very, very risky. Trust me. And very, very risky. Very, very risky. All right, so let's go to talk about NAS 100. Today I'm going to trade NAS 100 instead of US 30. So let me delete everything. So Nasdaq is maintaining an uptrend structure on a 1 hour time frame. We all can see it. It's maintaining an uptrend market structure. Let me delete the whole thing and restart this. It's maintaining an uptrend structure. This is what I think on Nasdaq. We are going to see some bullishness on the on Nasdaq, at least for today. I don't know whether it's going to sell. We are going to see something. I see something like this, then we have a big fallout like this on Nasdaq. So we have two options here today. We can decide not to take the buys but take the sells, wait for the sells and trade it later, or we can take the buys for NFP. This is NFP. This is what I see on NFP. Then we would sell it back later. What do you guys think? So should we take Nasdaq, or should we just leave it and wait for what do you guys think? Because this is a clear uptrend. Price is still maintaining an uptrend structure.
I think we should wait for the sale.
We should wait for the sell. Who else thinks differently? So 20 minutes more.
I think we should buy.
We should buy. Okay, let's buy. I like that spirit. I like that spirit. So today we are going to take NAS buys. Where would our stop loss be? Where would our TP be? This is how Nasdaq looks. So buy NAS 100 now. Buy NAS 100 now. Our TP would be I think I've already explained this setup, right? I explained this setup, so no need of asking me what are we looking for. So Nasdaq 14, our TP would be 15060. And where would our stop loss be? Stop loss has to be where stop loss has to be kept. So our stop loss would be 50-60 points. 50-60 points. Our stop loss would be 50-60 points. So stop loss would be 14, I think 870. No, 880. Sorry. So it's going to be our trade on Nasdaq. I have same bias as US 30, but I'm trading Nasdaq for today. Right. So just few minutes to NFP. Let's see what Nasdaq does for us. But this is what I see on Nasdaq. Market is giving us 15,200 opportunity, but I'm looking for I'm just like, you divide your risk reward ratio into 2 and you target, this actual price. You can ask me of the lot sizes that you should use. I would help you. Let's put Nasdaq, I think let's put the stop loss at 1870. And let's add this. Okay, it should be something like this. 70. All right. Any questions? Are we there? Any questions? Are we there? Oh, we are scared. We are scared today. It's NFP. You shouldn't risk all your portfolio. Risk what you can afford to lose. I said this at the beginning of the session. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Ask me of your lot size. I'll help you. Lot sizes to use and your account size. I'll help you.
$200 account.
$200 account. 0.01. 0.01. Eagle FX or which broker?
Eagle FX.
Yes, 0.01.
Okay, sir.
I see a big sell after this happens. I see a big sell after this happens. I see a big sell after this happens. So 15 minutes to NFP. Set stop loss, set CP, let the trade run. Very simple. This was what I was saying about gold. It's very risky if you are going to be looking for buys. Very, very, very risky. You would hit stop loss, definitely. You're going to hit stop loss if you're going to be looking for buys on gold. So just leave the trade. Allow price to fake a lot of people out. If it comes here, fair enough, you're going to see some little spring here, then we can have our Bogota, right? So patient space. That's why I'm using buy limits. For those asking me why am I not selling it, it's very risky. You would have hit stop loss by now. So 2 trades today. I don't know what other pairs you guys want us to trade.
UJ, check UJ and let's see.
UJ, US oil. Okay, my main question, oil. Let me go check oil. Alright, so 30 minutes to NFP. All right, so let's hear the pairs that some of you want to trade.
UJ.
All right, GJ.
UJ.
UJ. Okay, so UJ.
And US oil.
UJ, leave it. I'm not trading UJ on live streams today.
Okay.
US
How about
oil.
US oil?
Okay, let's talk about US oil. Okay, so last time I was telling you guys about oil. We have two types of oil: the US oil and the UK oil. What's the difference between them? What's the difference between them?
The US is the Brent.
The US is not the Brent. Who can tell me the difference?
The UK is Brent.
The UK is Brent and US is what?
It's US oil.
And UK is what? Huh? US is crude, UK is Brent, so know the difference. All right, so US oil is in a downtrend, but I see something like this happening. Price needs to come this side before we have some kind of bearish momentum again. So it's very simple. Draw a trend line. Let's just wait for the news on US oil, because I see something like this coming up. 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 If you just join us, welcome. Kindly like the video. Because gold, even on the 15 minutes, this is what's happening. It's rejecting. So maybe the scalp sales would be good. Maybe we may take even some scalp sales. Let's see. Maybe. Let's wait and see. So the news is going to take place in 8 minutes. So I think I'm taking just Nasdaq and gold, but gold we may take some scalp sales. I'm just waiting for some one or two. Or we should just leave the buy limit. What do you guys think? We can just also risk. What do you guys think? Because on the 15 minutes looks like we are bearish. 6 minutes more to NFP. I should wait for the news. Wait for the news. Sell. Wait for the news. Sell. Wait for the news. Sell. And let's wait for the news. Okay. So let's wait for the news. But we still have our buy stops placed. Okay, we still have our buy stops. Buy limits. Sorry, we still have our buy limits. So let's not worry about gold a lot. Let's go worry about Nasdaq. Let's worry about Nasdaq. So we are in buys in Nasdaq. Stop loss 14,870, TP 15,070. 1:1 risk reward. It's NFP. Yes, I'll trade US30 later, a bit later. Let's wait. I'll trade US30 a bit later. But like I said, stocks, I'm bearish on stocks for now. 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 So I see this happening, something like this. Then we would have a bearish flow again, to this whole side. This is what I think about stocks. So this is going to be a scalp signal. That's why we are not looking for a lot of pips. We are looking for just some small pips. So 5 minutes to NFP. Let's see if the gods of serendipity would favor us today.
He will.
Your buyers on gold. I'm not doing anything on gold. Let's just leave gold. Let's just leave gold. Let's leave gold. Now stocks, if you are trading US30, you are trading Nasdaq, know that these buys are just scalps, right? So if you see profits, you are good with it, just take profit and run for your life, leave the market. Okay, because I'm seeing big sales on that, Gold sales. I'm tempted to take gold sales. I don't know, I'm tempted to take gold sales to this whole side. I don't know if anyone is so tempted to take gold sales, but I really am tempted to take gold sales.
Let's take it.
I really am tempted to take gold sales. Then we'll take the buys later. I'll take the sales, make money, and take the buys later. Something like that. So this is going to be, I will take it. I'll just raise some little $500 on this. Let's see. I'm going to take gold. My TP would be I'm going to take gold sales. This is not for everyone, it's just for me. If you want to take it, fair enough, but I know that this is going to be risky. My TP is 19.15. My stop loss is 1936 or 1937. Let me just put a vast stop loss. Very risky for me. This is me myself. If you want to take it, fair enough. But I think if we are going to wait for buys for a buy limit, why don't we just scalp sell, then later buy? Something like we sell here, we take profits early, we wait for the buy limit to get activated, and we get some more profits back. I don't know. All right, so Nasdaq 1 minute to NFP. Ben, Obiniyem. Alright, let's look at the news. What is the news saying? Is the news out? Justice says temptation. Okay, the news is not yet out. Let's see if what the news brings us. The news is not still yet out. Let's see. Yes, I'm holding a gold buy limit and I'm still selling gold. This is a personal trade. It's very risky. So if you're going to trade it, know how to risk on it. This is just me taking it. I have some free $500 and I'm risking it on it. Alright, let's see for NASDAQ. Alright, there is a news out yet. Okay, news is out.
The news is out.
Wow, 431 sells. Crazy. 41. I think it came out negative, so NASDAQ should, sell. Gold should be buying or something. But let's see. Let's hold the buys. Negative news. Let's see what gold brings us. Would it sell? Would it buy? Let's see. US added 431 jobs in March versus 490 estimation. Unemployment rate dips 3.6. Negative news. Nice. Negative news. So gold still selling. Let's see. NFP. Okay, let's check on NASDAQ too, because I know some people also on. Okay, yes, NASDAQ is also selling. Let's still wait. Minus 10 points.
I'm in sell also.
Hey, okay. Okay, cool. Gold is also selling. Nice.
Euro USD too is selling.
Yes, it has to. Euro USD also has to. Okay, this signal. Okay, so TP. I think TP2 smashed already, so we don't need to re-update it. Euro USD needs to come to this side, consolidate a lot, break below again. Let's go look at NASDAQ.
NASDAQ is selling.
Not really hard. It's still at NG. Still at NG. But once it has broken below this, it's getting risky. I may look to hop out around this side, because if it can break below this whole territory, it's going to, come here. Since Euro USDs and everything is selling. I'm really surprised gold is selling, because if the news is negative, gold should be, buying. And what happens to stock sell? The news came out negative, so I'm not surprised if stocks is going to sell. I'm not surprised the news came out negative. I was expecting positive because, but it is what it is. and I'm still holding because if the news is negative, a lot of beginner traders will be looking for sells, and I think this is how market makers, trade against beginners. When the news comes out sells, they know a lot of people are looking for selling opportunities, and price will do what? Fake them out, go up, something like that. So I'm just holding on. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't go through, it doesn't go through.
Sure.
Kume preko. You say kume preko, kume preko. Gold, my risky trade came here, and gold has to buy. If the news came out, gold has to buy, then Nasdaq sells. Let's still see. Slow NFP, very, very slow NFP today. Gold is back to entry. Yes, so I'm looking for selling opportunities also here. I'm looking for selling opportunities also here, somewhere here, this whole zone. Let's come check at Nasdaq again. What's happening on Nasdaq? Okay, still good.
It's pushing back.
It's pushing back. I still believe it's going to fake a lot of beginners,
Sure,
go back. That's how I normally trade NFPs. But I don't really think today was, I wasn't really expecting a negative news with all what's happening in US. I wasn't really expecting a negative news. Should we opt out of NAS 100 buys? Don't expect trades to always go into profits, as soon as you step in. I always said this, that a lot of people can wait for 30 days to get a paycheck, to get a whole 1 month, to get $500, $100, $5,000, $1,000, paycheck, and you can't wait for a few minutes or a few hours to know your decision in the market. You see 20 points, you want to get out. It's some way. Now let's go look at gold. All right, gold is moving back. This was why I wanted us to take the buy limits, because the buy limit was, if it doesn't sell and it buys, fair enough. But let's still see. It's too early. It's still too early. Let's see what gold still has for us. Today's NFP very, very slow, very, very, very slow volatility. But I think New York session would push it up. New York session will push it up. So let's see. I'm with you guys today. So let's see. If you don't want to take the risk, the risky sells, just put a buy limit here. Just put a buy limit on gold. Put a buy limit 1909, your stop loss 1903, and your TP 1925. If you also want to risk, you can also look for scalps too with me. You can also look for scalps too with me. Let's go look at stocks. What's up with Nasdaq? Okay, still
stagnant.
I'm really, really surprised. Today's NFP really, really trashy. Not trashy though, but really, really slow. Really, really slow. Oh wow, we have 7 people here. I didn't know. All right, boss Aviola, good afternoon. Doc, good afternoon. Auntie Mercy, good afternoon. Mohammed, good afternoon. Brother Stanley, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I didn't know you guys were here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
It's the markets make everybody.
Yes, everyone is silent.
I tell you.
Looking at his or her money. Okay, nice. Alright, so we are so far in just 2 trades. NAS 100 buys with stop loss 14,870, TP 15,060. It's just a scalp signal. I took this for as a scalp signal because I'm still expecting some big sells, but that isn't happening. So we still wait and see whether we are going to hop out and wait till New York session to get into it again, or we just wait. Someone says April Fool's NFP. Yeah, today's April Fool's NFP. This NFP food all of us. Especially I was really expecting a positive news, but it is what it is. And I'm also in sales, but with this sales, I said is really risky. It's risky to the extent that, or to the point that I'm the only one taking this. I don't know if anyone took this too. How many people took this?
And the gold.
Yes, the gold. Because if you're looking for buy limits, why don't we sell? To this buy limit, then we buy again. That was what I was saying.
This NFP, I have not seen some before. Hey.
Very slow, eh?
Yeah, it's slow.
It has to be slow sometimes.
Like by this time, some 200 pips, some 500 points hit cry. People are jubilating, but now everybody make quiet.
Bernard, where are you from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
Eastern region.
We need yeah.
Hey, people make quiet, Elvis. People are not talking.
All right, so Nasdaq. Let's see. A New York session would be in 40 minutes. Instead of just waiting for trades to go into profit or to go into losses, why don't we look for other opportunities on other pairs? Why don't we look for other opportunities on other pairs? My gold is running minus 18 pips, minus 17 pips, 19. Please, should we buy Euro USD? No. Why are you buying Euro USD? Why are you buying Euro USD?
If you and sell Euro USD, don't buy.
Just swing it. Move stop loss to entry. Move stop loss into entry and let it run. Someone says Nanaka Fra Swali Lai son. What's that? I told you gold, but I came out with some few pips in our direction. Like, cool. So if you got 30 pips, 40 points when it's moved, fair enough. But I'm not the kind of trader that looks for 30 pips in the market. I never take a 30 pips, a 30 pips profit trade. I'll never. That's not me. All right, let's see. So Nasdaq is pushing down to the downside, not going up. So we still wait and see. Beginners are here. Update on us. We are holding. So when the news is negative, yes, when the news is negative, this is what happens. Stock sells, commodities buy, very, very simple. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm expecting New York session to push it up. If it doesn't too, then like someone said, Nana Kafra. So let's still see. Let's still wait, see. Very slow, very, very, very slow. Nasdaq running minus 20 points. Go to minus 20 points. So minus 40 points, pips in general. Let's still see. And Mano Esther says, NFP has done us April Fool. Why do you guys keep saying that? I think everyone approaches NFP with, a kind of perception that, market has to move, If they buy it at, let's say, 14,920, they must be in profit at, let's say, 1940, 940, 19,950, 19,960 or something. Which always doesn't happen that way, Joshua Doy says gold scalp is going well. Let's see. Nope, it's not. It's not. The risky trade is not going well. It's not. That's why it's risky. It was risky, I mean. Obviously, you remember the USD seller, it's got activated. Okay, nice. You're right, NFP has been overrated. Yes, NFP is always overrated.
Are you sure that we have people in the Zoom?
Come again.
The Zoom, do we have people there? Because today I'm just like...
Yeah, but there's nothing to talk about. Yankading. Yankading. Or am I lying? What should we say?
Charlie, everybody's eyes is on the either.
I'm only looking for just $1,000 to go out tonight. Because this week I've been stressed a lot, so I'm just looking for $1,000. We come with our hopes that today the market is going to give us Friday night's money or the weekend money, and look at how slow it is. What should we say?
That thing they make beats.
All right, someone is saying, Elvis, please check BTC. Give us an update on Bitcoin. Okay, so let's do an update on Bitcoin as we await. Okay, let's start. So. Bitcoin. Remember my prediction on Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if market is giving us something different. 1D charts, what is the trend of the market? Let's start with that. What's the trend of the market?
It's consolidating now.
Who else? Anyone on the live stream on YouTube? All right, so it's consolidating on the 1D time frame. Consolidating, you don't do anything. But let's look at one on the 4-hour time frame. Is the trend still consolidating? What do you guys think? Are we still in an uptrend? Are we still consolidating here? On the 4-hour time frame, it speaks differently.
Uptrend.
We're in an uptrend, higher highs, lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, maintained. So we're at a higher low structure, market structure, where previously price rejected before. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what we call a pullback. You know, market has had a pullback from this whole side, you know, to this. So normally or traditionally we are expecting Bitcoin to have a climb up to this side again, you know, because price is still maintaining an uptrend. Yeah, so it's going to be this way. As much as I'm bullish on Bitcoin as currently is, we would see, I think there's not a trading zone. Let's see if price breaks above this whole zone, fills this whole week, we can see some bullish momentum to form a new higher lows at maybe 49k. So form a new higher highs at 49k. But if price breaks below, we can either see a breakout, then price goes up, or a break retest, then price, you know, we send it to Bogota, and that would be very, very nasty for Bitcoin at 38k. So we would be seeing 38k on Bitcoin. I hope this makes sense, or I should re-explain it.
Yeah, sure, it makes sense. It makes sense.
All right, so we are still in an uptrend market on Bitcoin. Higher highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows. Someone is saying what is higher, low, higher, high? This is it. Like, you know, so we have a pullback here. If price, you know, breaks above or fills this wick somewhere here, you can have a break retest to that wick area, then, you know, we send it to Bogota. But if it breaks, if price, you know, breaks to the downside, we'll have a break, a retest, consolidate a bit, then goes up. Or we are also going to see another scenario as a breakout, a retest, then we go to 38k. So it's a bit undecisive now on Bitcoin. A bit now undecisive now on Bitcoin. It's a waiting game actually, right? So if it breaks below, we are going to see 38k. If it breaks above, 49k. All right, I hope we are done with it. BTC is clear. We can leave with BTC. It's very clear. All right, so we are going to see about that. I'm going to trade it if I see nice opportunities. All right, so gold, very, very, very slow. Very, 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 very slow. Very, very, very slow. Running 10 pips in loss. Let's go look at stocks. Are we bleeding? Okay, yes, we are bleeding, still bleeding.
Yeah, I'm expecting sales so on mass 100.
If it does breaks below this, definitely sells. Definitely sells. Please, the time frame is not showing because I'm here. I'm here. You know, my camera is at where the time frame is. Next time I'll try to move it. I should explain BTC. Go look at the 4-hour time frame. Tell me what you see. Explain it to yourself. Look in the mirror and explain it to yourself.
Onipa yeshu, enye BTC asembra.
Yeah, for sure.
Gold is selling.
Gold is selling. Wow. Let's see. All right, we may hop out of Nasdaq, but I think we should just hold till stop loss. I don't know. For me, I like holding trades to stop, but if you want to give up, you know, because it's just a minor stop loss. Okay, gold is back to behave. There's a risky signal. If ask yourself again, are you ready to hold this trade with me? It's a risky signal. This is the actual signal. Buy limits, right? This is a safe signal. So you have another chance to leave the gold sales if you don't think you're up for it. For me, for some reasons, I think we should keep holding stocks. Nasdaq. If indeed it sells, that means yes. Like I said, I believe it's going to sell, but I'm expecting a little pullback to this side to complete the downtrend. Somewhere around this whole side, you can see there's a downtrend formation formed here. So I'm just expecting price to come here. Then it's only news pushing this price down. Because the news came out negative, stocks are selling. Very simple. But I'm still really pretty sure that it has to come here, complete this whole downtrend move. Then we have big sales to even this next support 4,500 next week. This invalid. I mean this supports. Maybe gold came for this liquidity to complete the downtrend move. Let's see. Oh. That's 130 more points to hit stop loss. 30 more points to hit stop loss. Now this is the part of trading that the difference between fear. Let's talk about psychology a bit since we are losing. Fear and hope, right? Two things. There's fear, there's hope, right? Now, if you are in a drawdown, at what was our entry? Our entry was somewhere 950, I think, and currently is at 14,910. So let's say minus 40 points already running. So let's say we are currently minus 40 points. Do you have hope to keep holding the trade since it doesn't hit stop loss, or do you have fear of just losing your funds if it hits stop loss? Fear as in you desperately want to close the trade. You desperately want to close the trade and you don't want to lose more funds because you think perhaps it has broken above this support has been violated. But I see a support here. I see the main support here. What do you guys think? Let's talk about psychology. Fear or hope? What are you facing now? Fear or hope? Someone says I ran out of Nasdaq. So fear or hope, Bernard. Those on the Zoom, let's discuss this.
This one, the fear kakra, hope kakra.
Okay, fear, little hope.
Yeah, Charlie, you have to blend it.
Okay, who else? Who else? Nice on gold. Wow. I'm waiting. Someone says hope. I have hope. Can't hope. Or someone says I have fear. Elvis, my major problem is fear. I can't hold a losing trade. Someone is also saying my struggle is hope. I always hope in the market when I'm in drawdown. Now the big question is, when do you hop out of a trade when in drawdown? Do you hop out of it just because it's in drawdown, or just because you are seeing minus, you are seeing reds in your account?
For me, I think it all boils down to risk management. If once you set a stop loss, you are ready to lose that amount. So that's what I think.
Yes, that's all. If you set a stop loss and let's say the trade is, let's say 50 points, or let's say 60 points, or even 100 points, and you know that if I set my stop loss at 100 points, I'm going to lose $100. If I'm using 0.01, I'm going to use $100. That means your psychology has to be fixed to the extent that you're going to lose $100. You get it? But if you overraise, like let's say you have a $500 account and you're now using 0.03, you know that if this stop loss hits, you're losing more than half of your account, and you are never going to be comfortable in that trade.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm most of the times I'm comfortable, I don't even check my screens more times after when trades are in drawdown. I know if this hits my stop loss, I know the amount of money that I've lost. Before you even take a trade, before you even take a signal, before you even open your chart, you have to understand how much am I willing to lose per my account. If you have $10 and you're willing to lose $1, trade as if you are willing. Trade as if you are losing what? What's happening on gold? Oh wow. But why is it going back? I think this is what's going to happen on Nasdaq soon. So gold came to 1922, 1921. I'm still holding it for 1915. More 100 points, or sorry, more 100 pips. Gold is commodities is calculated in pips. Right, but I'm used to these points stuff. I think that's going to happen. Same thing is going to happen with stocks. You'll be there and you just see a big pump. 27 minutes to New York session.
Well, I think New York session will change the market too.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Gold running 50 points. We are also losing 50 points on Nasdaq. So at the end of the day, we are still stacked. So more 26 points to stop loss on Nasdaq. I'm still holding. Because I know the amount of money I'm going to lose if it goes bad. After all, gold is giving it back to me, so. Taro Gold is giving it back to me. I beg you, don't go back to entry. Don't go back to entry. Because 50 points, I don't really like taking 50 points straight. I don't know about you guys. 50 points, 60 points. I don't know. It's part of me. I always like taking 100 points. I feel fed up when I'm taking profits at 100 points. I don't know about anyone here. So my TP would actually be 1918 or 1919 on gold. I just let it run. Not moving stop loss to entry, just leaving it like that. Someone is asking, did you sell gold? No, I borrowed gold. I bought gold. You're seeing it on your screen, my bro. Oh, Daddy Aviola. Is that? I think the voice seems like Daddy Aviola.
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy, where have you been?
I'm around, bro. Just been, working on these projects. But by God's grace, I'm around.
Great.
We have to talk.
We have a lot to talk. I want to start ASAP.
Yes, sir.
Those that have been asking me that, always, are you an instrumentalist? The senior most instrumentalist is here.
Oh.
Let me see if I can see your name on Google. Let me show it to them. Base console, right?
RD based consults, yeah.
Yes, I think it would be on YouTube.
So RD based consults.
Yeah. RD based consults. Let me see a Viola based consult. My boom anymore say. All right. Let's see. I think the pics are not here. There's a Russia. Google is blocked in Russia, so it's very difficult seeing. We are not using this Yandex for us. That's why you see more of Russians on my PC. Kak Mojit, Vidit, blah blah blah. Alright, so RD based consults, yes. Those that want to learn how to play bass, instruments, music, keyboard, drums, and all these things. That's J Mira. Those are that into music will know these guys. PK, that's PK, right? And this Juventus guy, I've forgotten.
Yeah, Charlie Keys.
That's
Charlie Keys, yeah.
Yes, and there's Josie Sunyane.
Josie, yeah.
Great.
And that's Aaron.
Yes.
And then Sana.
Opoku Sana. Then this guy that plays bass. Yes.
Yeah, Eddie and Nick.
So I beg. I know Nasdaq is stressing us, guys, but I beg you guys, do me a favor, go subscribe to this YouTube. Test me on Instagram when you are done. I have a reward for you. Let's try to push my bosses. I know Nasdaq is stressing all of us. I know, but did we hit stop loss?
No.
Okay, not yet, because I saw something here. I think we hit stop loss. So 1870, it should be somewhere here. Okay, cool. So we've not hit stop loss. The trade is still running. I'm still holding Nasdaq. For some reasons, New York session in 22 minutes. I'm holding gold sales to. My TP is somewhere at 1919, 100 points, and I'm out. Then I'll still keep holding my buy and buy limits. So I'm still holding Nasdaq. Morris, I'm still holding Nasdaq. All right, for those, so let's push this to at least one. I think one. We can get 200 subscribers now. You can get 200. So let's push this to 1.20. So 1.26 now. And send me a screenshot on Instagram or on my WhatsApp after doing it. Everyone, we are currently 350 here, so we can get 200 subscribers from my big brother.
Thanks, bro. I'm grateful.
Anyone with a YouTube channel here? Anyone with a YouTube channel? No, be on your YouTube. Chef Bernard.
Yeah, I do YouTube.
You do YouTube. You're a chef, right?
Yeah.
Professional chef. Okay, we'll talk about your YouTube channel. Let's finish with this.
Okay.
I'm busy telling people to go subscribe. Someone is also asking me of the stop loss of gold. Hey.
Yeah, sure that. What the? You make cutler.
All right, so the TP of Nasdaq is on the screen. Everything is on the screen, guys. But please do me this favor. Someone says hopped out of Nasdaq. Okay, that's your problem, not mine. Please do me this favor. Let's try push this. Like, subscribe, like all most videos, and send me a screenshot when done. I want to see it move. I want to see it move. Okay, we've pushed it to 1.17. Let's push it to at least 1.120, please. Let's do this. And turn on notifications.
Yes, sir.
Pastor Derek, I'm busy now. I'm trading live on YouTube, so when I'm done, I'll call you.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right, no problem. Well, let's do this, guys. Send me a screenshot too. Don't forget about that. I have a reward for you. So gold is still moving down. Let's look at stocks. I'm still holding Nasdaq. I said I'm still holding Nasdaq till eternity. Till death do us apart, or till stop loss do us apart. I'm still holding. And I'm a boy. All right, so gold moving nicely. Nice. Let's go back to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe. I want to see everyone subscribe. Send me a screenshot. I have a reward for you. Wow, 1.19. Let's keep subscribing.
Wow.
Let's keep subscribing. Don't just subscribe and go bed. Watch it. That's the only job. Just subscribe. Turn on notifications. Tell me that you are done. Gold is still moving nice. Let's look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq is also back. It's coming back slowly.
It's coming back.
Slowly, let's see. It's all about patience. Let's see. Gold also moving nicely. Nice. 50 points in profit. NFP, NFP, I think the news of NFP actually pushed Nasdaq for a sell. Nasdaq wasn't a sell, because the news came out negative. That was why the volume was trying to push Nasdaq for a sell, but Nasdaq wasn't really a sell. So I'm still holding this till 1919. I will be out. I'll not even tell you. Let me put a notification. So most people have been asking me, how do you put a notification? Just go to add alerts, set the value here, 1919 here, and create, and create. $19.19. You can set an alert name. Mine is legendary. Let me put legendary TP smashed. So when you see legendary TP smashed, that means it has smashed. My stop loss type always puts Dadawu. Then I know that.
The YouTube channel name again for.
Nice question. Now trades are going well, so you're asking for the YouTube channel. Okay. RD based consults. Let me refresh and see.
I beg you.
Make a day your top. Okay, nice. 1.2.
Wow.
So 1.26 we will stop. Okay, so keep subscribing, guys. I beg you. Send me a screenshots. Yes, I see a lot of screenshots on my Instagram.
Great.
Let's keep pushing it. Nasdaq wouldn't let us get 1K to go out today and to go and drink Coke at I know Doc is here, so let me say Coke because I drink Coke. If I'm going to say beer, Doc will say hey Doc and I'm a boy. Dr. Kofi is here, so I'll just say Coke.
So why we when they are?
I'm a home dog. Alright, so Nasdaq coming up a bit. I think at this point I will call it hope. I'm only having hope now. we only have to have hope. Let's go check on gold again. Gold coming down nicely. New York session in 15 minutes. New York session in 15 minutes.
Oh, New York, come and check in the market for me, okay?
Oh, it should change it for a buy or it should continue? What are you saying?
No, for a buy. For NASDAQ, buy.
Alright, so keep subscribing, keep subscribing. Yes. Keep subscribing. Okay. I can give you guys even FTM one month free. Link. I'll send you the link. FTM
Yes,
1 month
sir.
free. Just subscribe. You can even make this 2K. You bet me 2K. And who else on the live stream also have an interesting YouTube channel? Let's see if we can, as we await.
Yes, Bernard.
Elvis, Derek says, Elvis, fear is not of God, so we have hope every day. Okay, nice. Elvis, please talk about FTMO you mentioned in the group.
Also NASDAQ.
It's going up.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
Inshallah.
Inshallah in album.
Elvis, and if you want it.
Mati. What's the SL of gold? It's on the screen. But at this point, I don't think if you miss this signal, leave it. If you've missed it, when we were trying to go here, that was when you should have taken advantage. You didn't ask me of stop loss then. That's a common mistakes of all traders, all investors. When Bitcoin is at 30K, no one will be looking to buy the market. Everyone would be but when they see Bitcoin at 50K, should I buy? Elvis, should I buy? Why didn't you buy it at 30K? They saw it at 1932. They never sold. They never took advantage. But when they see it at 1925, should I sell? No, don't sell. Look at it. We're still on the YouTube channel. We are still on gold. New York session in 30 minutes. So we are just basically going to trade New York session here. I'm not going to send any signal. These are the only signals that I'm going to send. These are the only stars I'm going to trade. And I think that would be all. That would be all. Nasdaq moving up again a bit. Someone was asking of FTMO. I haven't really posted a lot of content on my channel of late. Check this video out. I think this how to get funded, blah 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 blah. I think that is going to help you. And some say YouTube gives you a lot of money. Let me show you how much I've made from YouTube so far. I haven't even let me see.
YouTube money there, Charlie.
Let me show you guys how much I've made from YouTube so far. So those that see us coming on live, someone said I make money from live streams. I'm like, okay, let me show you. Okay, so this is my estimated revenue. How much do you see there? Since I started doing live streams, $27 per. That is like that's not even TP1. It's like 10 pips. My 10, not even my 10, my 2 pips. And that's my estimated revenue. So if you think that you are paying me, or you think me monetizing my channel and you joining my streams in a way you are using me, or me telling you to like my videos, I'm making money off YouTube, please, it's here. I beg you. I'm not making money from YouTube. 27.83. I'm doing this for the love, because I have the love to do this.
Yes, sir.
So if you're liking it, you don't like it. If you're not liking it too, I beg, start liking. Okay.
For the love of the game.
For the love of the game, that's all. So I'm not making, incredible money. Any money is here. Not even incredible. I'm not making money at all. Okay, so please don't be misled. Don't be misled. Back to RD. I think we should get more 50 something then we go to the next person's thoughts. All right, so just let's just take it 30 subscribers more. Guys, please do this. Subscribe, search RD based console, subscribe, and tell me when done. Let's go look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq is going up a bit, so we should be happy. And more like it. More subscriber is saying. Gold is delaying a bit, but let's keep holding and see. All right, so what is the highest amount of money that you've lost in trading? Those on the live streams, I want to assess something, analyze something. The highest money that you've lost in trading, be it a single trade, be it in a year, be it whatever. Let me see what someone else is doing.
So check out the DX, right? Massive pump. Okay. The higher resistance is going to hold strong.
Okay, he's trading from the 1 hour time frame. He draws. So it's basically a support and resistance trader.
I like to label them.
Price gets here, he'll be looking for break. If price breaks above, he'll be buying to this. If price this is normally used for synthetics. Everyone in his or his style of trading. Okay, so let me tell you something. The difference between my streams and other streams, he takes a sell, at what price? Somewhere at 1928. His TP at what? 1925. That is what, like 30 pips, right? TP has his TP. His stop loss somewhere here, let's say 31. So his stop loss is also 30 pips. So he's risking 1:1. I don't do that. I would rather be looking for 100 pips, and I'll risk maybe 50, 1:2 on it. And I believe this guy is going to have to be trading on a big, account size. So different traders, different, weighs a trade. Let me see. I think it's a support and resistance trader. It draws key levels. If it breaks here, it scalps here. If it breaks here, it scalps here. You know, these are basics, but okay, fair enough. If you're once you're making money from something, that's good. About Sevilla, you do this every year, right?
Yeah, every year.
Okay. What month?
Mostly in July, but it depends on the country we are having it. But
Okay.
mostly in July or July, August there.
Okay, so just brief us, about this whole thing. What's this about? Because I see a lot of videos. Let's say I don't know. For me, I know about it, but let's say I don't know anything about it. Guys, please like it. We have just 10 subscribers and we are done.
All right. Thanks a lot, bro. So obviously we are more of an online academy that trains people on how to play every instrument. So growing up, I didn't get that luxury of going to people to teach me. So I was more of a self-taught musician from the start. So I decided to put this up for everyone who wants to learn. So we do organize these seminars and these workshops, bring all these resource people on board, and then let them teach people on how to play instruments, how to be a good musician and all that. So that's basically the general scope of it. And we've had it in Nigeria, Zambia, Ghana, and other countries as well. Yeah.
Okay, great. So how do they get in touch with you? Like if someone wants to learn instrument, if someone wants to, perfect his crafts, because these are all the gurus in Ghana. Sana, PK is in Kumasi.
Yeah.
This Jometo's bass guitarist, right?
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, this is Joyce. Yeah. She plays for I think it's Sunyan for one woman. I forgot her name. She normally and Eldam Reku. I see Eldam Reku's videos too.
Yeah.
This guy is in Nigeria, right?
No, Bright is a Ghanaian. He's now studying outside, but he's one of the renowned bass players in Ghana. Like
Mira too also used to play for Kwesi Otin.
Yeah.
Great. And this guy also played for Jometo, Charlie Key. So Charlie top guys. So if you want to learn instruments professionally, can you put your number so that they can test you?
Yeah, definitely. Sure,
okay, plus 233. You can do online. He does online too.
Yeah.
So if you can't get access to 05 blah blah blah, just put a plus 233. Plus 233 262
459 117.
That's your business contact or your personal contact?
Yeah, this is the personal contact.
Okay, this is personal contact. So I beg, if you test him once, rest, he will reply. Don't need to stress. No need to stress out. But so this is contact. If you want to learn how to play instruments professionally, any genre of music professionally, please do get in touch with my boss and keep liking keep liking, keep subscribing to his YouTube. Amazing. That's amazing. Now let's go back to our chat. The number is still on the screen. I appreciate it. The number is still on the screen. So Nasdaq is coming back down. Gold should go back up, I think. 2 minutes to New York session. What is going to happen? Let's see. I know by now some have moved their stop loss to entry already, which is also cool. If you've moved your stop loss into entry, your stop loss would now not be 1937. Your new stop loss would be what? 1930. All right. So if it's advisable to move your stop loss into entry and let this trade run risk free. So 1 minute to New York session. Let's see what will happen. All right. So do test our boss. You can take a screenshot, write it on the paper. Do test him. It's not free. We don't do free shit. All right. Wow. Gold. Let's look at gold. Let's look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq still playing around that kind of zone. Let's see what happened to it. Let's see what happened to Nasdaq.
New York session activated.
Yes, New York session is open. Move stop loss to enter on gold. That's what I can say. If you want to take your profits to secure partials, secure partials. Everything can change from now. Okay, so let's see Nasdaq.
Let's go, Nasdaq. Let's go, let's go.
Nasdaq looks bearish here. Look at this on a bigger time frame. 1, 2 trend lines, so should come somewhere here. But it's a long-term trade, Gold is also pushing up. Crazy day.
Nasdaq.
What's happening there?
Have a check Nasdaq.
Yeah, it's pushing up now.
It's pushing up.
I'm checking gold because my big bucks are there. But let's go check Nasdaq. Okay. Okay, so Nasdaq almost back at entry, yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Now, waited a whole hour for this one trade. Whole 1 hour. You make money and someone will come to you. Mami scare. Share.
Have a somebody is broker.
And then you make it, you make money and you are chilling with it. Someone will come and advise you how to spend your money.
Sweaty, I was sweaty.
Stayed in 1 hour, straight 1 hour, talking, no water, no break.
My concurrent ready.
Oh, did. So let's still see. New York session open 3 minutes into it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Wow, gold is going back to entry. Nasdaq
Pushing down.
Pushing down.
Mm.
Let's see. Again. And let's see Euro USD too. What's happening on Euro USD? Selling. Swing selling. Nice. Just 19 points to SL. We just saw something like it's going up, then all of a sudden came back, which news is in. Positive. Eight points to SL on Nasdaq. Back to 19 points.
It will not hit.
Gold is back to entry. Crazy. Why is the news bearish but DXY bullish? We call it institutional trading. Now let's look at DXY. I didn't even look at its futures DXY. Okay, DXY is bullish to this level. Back to entry again. If
Nasdaq is back.
crazy day. Always, I lost close to $900 since I started trading. Then you've not even lost enough.
Hey, Elvis, it will be $900. Go see.
But it's good. It's okay.
For Ghana, for now, it's not small money.
I know. In Ghana, it's not small money. How long have you been trading? Someone says Nasdaq hit stop loss. Did it say stop loss? It's not. It hasn't. It's still playing around entry. I may just close gold and call it a day, but let's see. I may close gold and call it a day. Because you can't come in 60 points in profits and come back to entry. That's one thing about swing trading. Scalpers would have taken their profit and Update on Euro USD still in sales. It's a swing trade. Euro USD is a swing trade for me. My TP somewhere here to the next key level or the next zone. almost 53 pips to more to catch. So Nasdaq. Should we just close Nasdaq and take another trade later? Maybe later, I don't know. Cause it's trash. Oh, oops, it's about to even hit stop loss. Oops. Hey, why isn't it hitting the stop loss? Okay, it's now hit stop. So Nasdaq hit stop loss after frustrating us. Very good. We will now be looking for selling opportunities since this higher highs couldn't form. So this lower highs couldn't form. That means price formed the lower high somewhere here. So we are going to have another, a downtrend to this side. So this is going to be a readjust as like this, something like this. So we are going to have our TP somewhere here at 14,700, but that would also depend on gold. So I wouldn't be surprised seeing gold go up. Right, I wouldn't be surprised seeing gold go up. Trashy NFP today, I think I would just leave the market to settle. In that 1 hour 2 hours, I would come back to the charts because nothing is really happening here. There's still consolidate. There's still a support here. It needs to break the support, then we come down. If it hasn't, then nothing is going to be done on Nasdaq. So leave Nasdaq. I'll trade US30 perhaps later, but I'm still looking at the charts. Right, so I'm still holding. I think those are the two trades that we took. I'm going to be holding this buy order. Right, I'm going to be holding this buy limit order for next week. It's a future trade. So if it doesn't get triggered today, I think it's a future trade. Gold came back into entry. So if you move stop loss to entry, trade has been invalidated. No trade basically. No trade basically. Let's say you saw profit you didn't take and trade came back to entry. So no trades basically. So today we run minus 50 points on Nasdaq and 0 points or 0 pips on gold. So draw down 50 pips on NFP today. I'm done. I will take a currency trade later, but I'm still waiting for the news. But still holding euro. I think that's the only currency trade that I am in, euro USD. I'm still in a swing trade. Stop loss move to entry, and the rest would now move. If I were to modify my order now, where should I put my TP and stop loss? No, don't revenge trade. All right, don't revenge trade. Once you hit stop loss, understand why you did hit stop loss. What is happening in the market? Did the market change? Did the structure change? Like I said, this was the initial structure. We're expecting something like this to this whole level, then we will be looking for sales. But the structure that structure didn't happen. This rather happened. The lower high formed here and trying to form a lower low. So just leave it. It's very simple. Very, very, very simple. Yes, someone says take a break. Ayo delay. Yes, do take a break and readjust. Look at the market well. Look at the market structure well and come back again. Very simple. How do you guys handle psychology? I'm finding it hard. It depends on what really is happening. What really is happening. I'm ready to lose more, respectfully. Revenge trading made me lose £2,000. Okay, so I think a lot of people have a lot of things to say. All right, so I would try to make a psychology video on YouTube tomorrow. We'll see about that. What psychology problems do you guys have? Let's talk about that. So I lost $500 on Nasdaq today. Let me see about gold. Gold still playing around entry. So yeah, so I lost just $500 today. So Roland, Bernard, and AMPO, the idea.
Yeah, I say with the IB show.
AMP, better fee. So they know how to. We'll just be at home, or maybe we'll come back in, let's say 32 minutes, or in, let's say 26 minutes, and retrade, right?
Let's this candle close and see.
Yeah, let's wait for this whole candle to close and see. ABI, we can make what we lost back.
Oh yeah, sure.
Exactly. So that's it. How much do you normally risk per trade? It depends on my account size. Depends on my account size. If I'm trading on a 100k account, I'll risk 10%. If I'm trading on a 10k account, I'll risk 1%. Sorry, 1% per trade. But if I'm trading on a $500 account, I don't have that rule that says risk 1%, risk this, risk that. I just risk the whole $500. For example, you guys saw me flip $300 to 2k this week. Yeah. I risked the whole $300 on the first trade, and I made $300 back. So I was having $600 now. Risked the profit that I made. Risked the whole profit back, and I came to make $900. So 2-3 trades made me $900 profit, and the rest was just now calming my nerves down, trying to play it safe. And I played it safe throughout, and I'm currently at 2k. It was at, I think, 2.5 London session. New York session should take it to somewhere 2.2, because I risked $300 on Nasdaq and gold. So I'm currently around 2.2 now. Goal is to move it from 300 to somewhere 10k. At least 1 month, or at least 2-3 weeks. I don't know. But my focus now is more of prop firms, because I believe if people can, get funded big accounts, they are going to do a lot of great stuffs on those big accounts. They're going to do a lot of great stuffs on those big accounts. So I think this is currently what is going to happen on Nasdaq. Stop loss will be here instead. Stop loss will be here instead. Entry and your TP should somewhere be here. We'll see if it breaks below this. This is the 30 minutes time frame. If it breaks below this, we'll definitely take a re-entry or something. So see you guys on the Telegram channel. If I see an opportunity, definitely I'm going to trade. If I don't see anything, we'll just close for the week. It has been an awesome week for me personally in trading. All right, so thank you Chef Bernard, thank you Dr. Kofi, thank you Auntie Mercy, thank you Boss Avila, thank you Mr. Mohammed, thank you Boss Stanley. I think next week I'll be back trading live, back to back, active. I'll be active more from next week. This week I've been in Moscow the whole week, so it was very, very difficult for me to come straight with you guys. But this week I'm back, and we'll see what we can do, right? So if there's no any question, always give us tips to pass prop firm. All right, let me give you this basic tip, right? If you want to pass prop firm, if let's say you buy a 50k to, let's say, 100k account, let me start with a 100k account. Take 1 to 2 trade a day, right? If you're taking currency pair, make sure you are risking 0.3%. That means you are risking 30 pips per trade on currency pairs. If you are trading stocks, that's US 30, make sure you are risking 1%. That means your stop loss should be always 1 pips, 100 pips or something. It's very, very difficult to hit stop loss if you are always trading 1% risk. Don't ever over risk 1.1%. Don't ever over risk 1.2. Never over risk 2% in a day. Trust me, it's going to take you far if you can do this consistently. Okay, if you can do, yes, will you give an FTMO signal? Yes, I will do that. What is the re-entry? I will send it to my signal page, right? Telegram community signal page, right? But I'm still bullish on Nasdaq, but we'll see for re-entries, right? All right, so thanks you all for joining. We will meet again. God bless everyone. Do subscribe to the YouTube and turn on notifications on the Telegram signal page, and I'm out.